Now, it doesn't seem that long ago that tuna was the trendy fish. I don't know whether it's disappeared off the face of the earth, or maybe it's not as valuable as much as it used to be, but every restaurant you went to, they always had tuna on the menu. They don't seem to anymore. I don't know what's happened. No, maybe it's in short supply, or it's endangered. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, I think one of the reasons too that it disappeared is, you know, we all started cooking it medium rare because, you know, it's like the steak of the sea. Now, you can cook it a bit more. Medium's fine, but I reckon over that it becomes a bit dry and tasteless. So, medium rare or medium, please, guys. And a nice marinade to go with it, which I'll also use as a dressing for the salad that I'm making. So, 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil, some fresh lemon. Gee, my knife could do with a bit of a... When you get to the stage where your knife doesn't cut your lemon, we just, you know, that you're in a bit of problem. So about half a lemon there. Good squeeze of that. Some fresh oregano. I love oregano. I know the Greeks use dried oregano all the time, and their wonderful dried oregano is different to the one that we see. Is really very nice, but I must admit I'm a bit of a fresh freak. And add some garlic, some salt, pepper. Now I'm going to use this as the dressing for a lovely little salad that I'm making. So I'll separate that a little, and I'm also going to use it in the... What am I going to use it in? I'm going to use it to marinate the tuna. You don't need to marinate it very long. 2 seconds it'll do. What I've got here, I've got some olives which I've cut in half, which are pitted, red shallot, which I've sliced, some cherry tomatoes, which I've quartered, some lovely feta. Gee, feta's a wonderful cheese. Some roasted red capsicum. You just buy that at the local deli. You can do it yourself, simplest thing in the world, but if you're in a bit of a hurry, just buy it. Do a little bit of that dressing. We're only doing for one here, so we don't need huge amounts of anything. Toss that up. It's going to be a beautiful salad. Simple, nice flavours. One nice big tuna steak on a grill. You can pan fry it, you can barbecue it, you can do anything you like with this. Just keep on basting it a little with that beautiful mix. Now, while that's happening, we've got our salad, and I want to make a really nice dill crème fraiche to go with this. So I've got some crème fraiche, and if you don't have crème fraiche, sour cream will do. Yogurt will do, actually. Once again, some lemon, and surprise, surprise, some dill. Just chop that reasonably finely, and depending on how much you like dill, I'm not a huge fan of dill, except in gravlax. I love it in gravlax. So I don't put too much in, but you can put more if you wanted to. And just mix that in. And let's turn our tuna over. Oh, looking good. All right, mix that together really well. Keep an eye on your tuna. Now, down the side, just there, you can have a look at there. Look, I'll just move it around for you. You can see how it's cooking. You see how it's... Now, at the moment, it's rare, and you see it join up. So when it just joins up, it's ready to be served. All right, that's looking good. It's just joined together, so that'll be about medium rare. You can cook it a little bit more if you want, and just put a bit more of that lovely lemony oregano. There's no such thing as oregano, is there? Anyway, you know what I mean. This, my friend, is going to be my lunch, because I reckon that looks absolutely brilliant. And the salad, which is also going to be delish. I did ask my fishmonger about the tuna, and he said, yeah, no, it's not as popular as it used to be. And he said, we used to sell tons of that stuff. But he said, people seem to have given up a bit on it, which is a shame. I think maybe because it needs to be super fresh. I think people maybe did want it cooked a bit more than the rare that the restaurants were all doing it. So our dill crème fraiche there, which is dill, lemon and crème fraiche. And our lovely salad, which I'm just going to finish. Can't waste that. Gosh, to go with it. The one wine variety that they make on the Margaret River is Sauvignon Blanc, or sometimes Sauvignon Blanc Sauvignon. Now, I wanted the Robert Oatley variety because I remember he and his family from Rosemount, and I remember going up there with my brother Don, going up there for lunch and being looked after like you wouldn't believe it. Anyway, they sold Rosemount. They now have a vineyard, the Robert Oatley Vineyard in Western Australia, and they make the most beautiful Sauvignon Blanc Semillon. And James Halliday wrote about it in The Australian, said what a wonderful wine it is. Now that's all very well, James, but there's only one little problem. If you're going to write about something, make sure we can buy it. And we tried to buy the blesseds. Or maybe your review was so good that everyone sold out, but we couldn't find it. So what I've done is another terrific Margaret River vineyard, which is Mad Fish. So I've had to make do with it. Well, that's unfair because it's a bloody good vineyard, but I did want the Robert Oatley. So James, if you're going to write about something, please can you make sure that I can buy it, because I wanted to serve it. Anyway, beautiful tuna, terrific wine, wonderful salad. Oh, what more does a man need, particularly on a nice summer's day? Guys, to show your support for my channel and to keep in the loop, subscribe. It's easy to do, and don't forget, it's free. Okay, cheers.